Alright, so this is pretty much the only usable team for the red EASTIN. Any other team you try her in is probably going to be a little scuffed, but on this team, she's very strong. CC not too great because I only have a 3-6, somehow got a 3-6, but yeah, let's begin. Alright, so to explain this team, well, to explain, you know, what the strategy is, we need to look at what EASTIN does. She's got a buff card that cleanses buffs at rank 1, cleanses debuffs, sorry, at rank 1 AoE, very good. And then a single target drain, which, you know, isn't too PogChamp. But this is where she becomes very good. You see right here, I'm going to rush Tamio Ultimate because, you know, I have the ability to, because we did draw his card, we do have the Merlin sub. Now, my opponent, the only thing he can do, as Tamio hits Escanor somewhat decently, the only thing he can realistically do is, you know, remove the stance from Tamio by stunning him. But that's not going to be enough because, as I said, she cleanses. So, you know, removing the stance doesn't really do much for the opponent. They need a turn for Gotha's debuff to work. So, without on-hand gauge removal, you can't really do much. You can't really do much. Now, honestly, I would like to just cleanse, use his arc shield, but I am actually gonna just rank up EASTIN because I kinda want to see how much Tamio does. Rank 2, she will increase everyone's defense related stats by 50%, which is a huge buff. You know, 50%, that is quite a lot, you know. So we'll do that. At rank 3, it does last for 3 turns, and you get debuff immunity, which is okay. That was pretty nuts. That was pretty nuts. If she survives this, I'm gonna go for the level 3. Funnily enough, the only good team for Red EASTIN is actually a very nasty team, and look at her tank the one Escanor, bro. Type disadvantage unit, by the way. Obviously, she's still getting somewhat wrecked, but she's tanking the guy. Okay, no, she died. Okay, never mind. She died, but she was doing decently well up until then. Now I'm actually just gonna rush my Gotha ultimate because, oh, never mind. I won't even be able to. Yeah, you just use EASTIN to ult rush with Tamio or Gotha, and then cleanse to make sure you can get off the ultimate. It's basically like a better blue king in a way. You don't have the petrify, but you do have a cleanse that will increase your defense related stats, and if you're super duper lucky at level 3, make you immune to debuffs for 3 turns. So very strong. Let's move on. Alright, next game we've got the one Escanor draw. Alright, let's see what we can draw this time. We draw Gotha ultimate. Yeah, what the hell? My cursor just flew out of the screen. I'm gonna rank up EASTIN here. I'm gonna apply the gauge removal. We're gonna safely get Gotha's ultimate. Remember, even if he petrifies me, it does not matter. This becomes a situation where your opponent is gonna have to deal with EASTIN. Otherwise, there's not much they can do. We can increase our defense related stats by, what is it, 80% on her rank 3? We can do that. Or we could rank up Tamio, or we'll go for the EASTIN card. It's an EASTIN showcase, so I think it's right to do so. She takes a bit of damage there, not too good. Oh no, she might actually die. She did not die. Well, thank the Lord. I mean, look, she's red. She's not gonna survive too long in the current meta. Maybe things will get a little bit better for her once the meta becomes more green reddish with the release of Lolly Merlin, but there we go. Debuff immunity, defense related stat increase by 80%. Gotha ultimate is obviously just gonna hit the same, but Tamio ultimate, if we do get that here, it's gonna be nasty, bro. It's gonna be very nasty, and I mean, we can rush his ultimate, yes. We can certainly do that here. I could use the EASTIN cards, but I suspect she's dead. Well, she actually patience his Keck W. Okay, still gets bonked. Understandable. Definitely understandable. I think once we hit this Tamio stance, I think we should be good to go. Yep. Ooh, is there any way? Nah, there isn't. Nope. I was seeing if there was a way for us to get Tamio ultimate and go for ultimate same time, but clearly not. Let's do this. I suspect we take no damage. Like, there's just no way, unless Merlin gets attacked. Like, even Escanor at max passive, like, just does not matter at this point, where 2 of our 3 units have so much defense. Is just okay. Never mind. Merlin does not have that defense increase, so even she's gonna get hit really hard. Tamio immune to debuffs, bro. I think we're good here. Do this. Maybe I should save the level 3. Let's not be stupid. Just 2 rank 1s. I know we're gonna kill here. It's fine. We are certainly going to kill. Tamio's ultimate with that big buff almost killed a max passive Escanor. Then pop him here. Obviously, it's not, you know, it's not like one shot with Tamio, but it's good enough. You know, it's definitely good enough. 80%, like, if this was geared PvP, it would certainly be a one shot, because at that point it's like you can give Tamio triple defense and then it's just like, you know, it's all just crazy. Maybe we gotta try that out. I am a little bit worried about geared PvP though, just because you know, geared PvP, the one Escanor is gonna be able to run that attack crit damage set. If he gets a single crit on EASTIN and you went second, or you didn't do a taunt play with Tamio, she's most certainly going to die, so that is something you have to keep in mind. The boys though just can't even break shield. Alright, I think that probably wraps up this game here. Even though Gotha's passive is not turned off, this probably should wrap up the game. But yeah, it's basically a different version of the you know, go first, ult rush team, have cleanse in back pocket kind of thing. The same thing that those Lost Vein teams with you know, Blue Skinny King do. Kind of the same thing. Instead of Lost Vein ultimate, you're using Tamio's ultimate, which, you know, isn't the same thing, but yeah, you have a give and takes. Let's move on. Next game. Aye. Let's get it. Oh, wow, we out CC'd him by like 300 CC. Oh, feels bad. We get the Tamio card. Alright, this one should probably be over pretty damn soon. It would definitely be over if we could draw the what you call it. If we draw a second EASTIN, nah, actually that's not gonna happen, is it? I mean, nah, it's not gonna happen unless we can somehow get a rank 3. Wow. That's pretty interesting. I think we can give ourselves a turn here, because 80% defense related stat increase is just nuts. I think we can definitely give ourselves an extra turn, and my opponent won't be able to do much about it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that, because Tamio ultimate with a 50% defense buff, it's like, yeah, sure, it's going to be really good, but like, oh, but actually though, if my opponent has shield, now I'm going to pull the trigger now. I'm going to pull the trigger now just because I don't want him to use that shield. Realistically, I would have wanted to go for the level 3 play, but just to be sure we get the full damage out of this ultimate, I'm going to use it now. 50% defense related stat increase, still really good. And that's a bit unfortunate. Took off revive from Escanor, but got Liz and Gotha really low. I was hoping we would kill them, but that just confirms to me that if we did have the level 3 buff, then we would have certainly killed them. What's my opponent gonna do? What is my opponent going to do? I have to kill Liz. If he gets Liz ultimate, I have to kill her. He doesn't get Liz ultimate. Goes for Tamio. Weird champ. I don't know what my opponent was thinking there. Let's do this. I really want to kill Liz. The fact that we have 2 units who have on-demand gauge removal, I'm not too worried about him getting ultimate, as we just pop pop Liz there with the level 3. The damage wasn't great or anything, but you know, EASTIN is not a damage dealer. She's a support unit. You know, single target gauge removal and defense related stat buff card. You know, definitely not. And the fact that she has the same ultimate as the other EASTINs is completely irrelevant, because you're not gonna crit. You are not gonna crit with EASTIN ultimate. So the fact that this has spike is almost completely irrelevant. And look at that, even with the defense related stat buff, even with Tarmiel, whatchamacallit, wow, he forfeits. Why would he forfeit, bro? Even with Tarmiel thing, still wasn't enough, but let's move on. Next game, we're gonna get the one Escanor Diane. I mean, it's completely irrelevant because the team we're using, we don't really do damage single target. We do it all AoE, so like, you know, whatever. Hopefully he has dodge food. Now, I didn't see his CC, so I'm not sure, but hopefully he has dodge food. I'll just chuck out this single target, get the dodge food out of the way. He does not have dodge food. Okay, that's fine by me. Man, this would be the one game where I could actually go for the level 3 buff play, and we did not get it. Feels bad, man. Feels pretty bad. Goes for the gauge removal. Completely irrelevant, I want to say. Hold up. Huh. Let me hit him with this. I don't care too much about Gotha's ultimate. He's not going to lifesteal much. And reduce my gauge is fine. We can take it. Oh, that level 3 buff would make the world of difference, man. It really would. That level 3 buff would make a world of difference in terms of killing and not killing. Gotha is probably going to do some good damage though. Wow, he does jack. He does absolutely jack. Escanor targets my EASTIN. Okay. Crikey, my Tarmiel shield is off. I need to put that right back on. Otherwise my EASTIN gets clapped. We saw, was it last game or the game before, even with like EASTIN buff and Tarmiel shield, she can still get clapped. Level 3 on the Diane though, and we do pop her even through the buff taunt. Very nice, very nice. Show me a sub. It's going to be Liz, of course it is. Now it's just regular Glue Eater. Oh, this hand kind of stinks, bro. This hand kind of stinky. I'm gonna rush go for ultimate here. Gonna rush go for ultimate. Level 3, and then we reduce the Escanor gauge. He can't merge back, which is good, so that's what we're gonna go for. Man, even with Gotha passive, we're not really doing too much single target, are we? We're not doing too much damage. He could stun, but I can cleanse it. He probably wants to kill EASTIN just to, you know, get a unit off the field. What's the plan, bro? Level 3 stun on who, though? Gotha? Oh my god. Wow. That got me, man. That got me. We didn't get a Tarmiel card, no. Alright, we are in desperation mode right here. Did you see that level 3 Escanor Bonk only did 41k to EASTIN? Because his HP wasn't too high, it was actually really low. Yo, we draw gauge removal with Merlin, but we did not get another. Ah, that is so frustrating, dude. Did not draw another Tarmiel card, man. That is so frustrating. My opponent just merges another Escanor card. Fair enough. That is so frustrating, dude. Now you want to give the gauge removals, man? This is jank AF, bro. This is super jank. But obviously we saw he just kept drawing Escanor cards over and over again. So where did he get that level 3 buff from? See what I mean? He's like, alright dude, cover down. Yeah, alright, cool, alright. Stun, level 3 bonk, stun, yeah, sure, I get you. Alright, clearly he wasn't meant to win that game, considering the RNG, just was not meant to win it. Let's move on. Next game, potentially the final game. Is it the same guy? It's the same guy, alright. Let's see what we can do differently here. We get the same play as last game, but I'm gonna make sure that things go very differently. I'm gonna make sure that we definitely win this time. There's no way. His Escanor survived with the lowest bit of HP. Liz comes in and then he just starts drawing like level 3 bonks and stuff like that. Yeah, no way. I'm gonna go for the level 3 play here. The level 3 ooh, what you doing, bro? Alright, yeah. I'm going for that level 3. I'm one-shotting this guy. From what I saw, the damage we did with a level 2 buff, if we had gotten the level 3, I think it would have been GG. I'm going to go for that play right here. Immune to debuffs for 3 turns. 3 turns, by the way, immune to debuffs. That's pretty nuts. So even if his list comes out, it's like, you know, what is she really going to do? Can I get another Gotha AoE just to guarantee we wipe his whole team? That's fine, I guess. That's okay. Alright, now the only real issue would be if we somehow didn't kill Escanor, but I think we should be able to. Level 3 bonk on EASTIN, 49k, Keck W. Oh, okay, calm down, buddy. This has got to kill, right? Surely. If this doesn't kill, then I'll be very upset. I will be very upset if Tamio doesn't kill here. I think that's just in range. Full team wipe, baby. Let's go. Go pop. Hey. You love to see it, man. You see what happens when your Escanor doesn't survive with 2% HP? You see what happens, bro? You get wiped. You get wiped. Alright, that'll be all she wrote. How much did Tamio do? 220k. Hey, nice. So yeah, guys, that'll be the showcase for EASTIN. Like I said, basically the only viable team you could run her in, but don't get me wrong, it's a very strong team. Very powerful team. Pretty weird, like she's like the only red unit that you could put besides Sariel and maybe Red Gotha. She's probably the only red unit you could probably run pretty safely. Like we didn't run into too much resistance, but like using EASTIN, we did run into some, but honestly, man, going first, it wasn't too bad. The CC of the team isn't too great because my Merling isn't cosmetic awakened. My Tamio only has the defense cosmetics awakened, and you know the EASTIN is only 3/6, none of the cosmetics awakened. So you know, if I really built this team, it would be like 160k plus. I just don't want to make that investment because you know I don't really play alt rush teams too much. I find them kind of boring, but just wanted to show you guys the best team for her. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, do smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. Help your boy reach 22,000 subs.
Tell me why are we so blind to see that the